Okay, so I got a couple new things that I want to show you guys before I get started with this second attempt at making my cement vessels. So I'll start here. Okay, so I got new molds and I actually got them from Amazon. So this one is the oval shaped one, which I'm really excited about. And it comes with the little silicone part. Of course, you'll pour the cement in this part. And then this one is like actual, like, come on. It's like the stabilizer part. So this part, wait, yeah. So you'll have this like this, and then you'll go ahead and put this in here. And this part keeps the shape of the mold. Okay, so that's this one. And then I got another one. And this one is cool. You can unscrew these little things. It's like it comes with the stabilizer, so it's the same kind of concept. Take this thing out. And this is where the cement goes into. And then it goes into, this one has a bottom piece, like an inner piece, to keep the shape on the inside. And then there's one to go for the outside. And then this one has these little screws here, and you just tighten them all the way up, and it'll keep your shape. This kind of goes on here like that to keep it all together, and then this just goes in there, and then you just tighten the clamps on it. So those are the two molds that I got. Okay, the next thing I got were these silicone bowls, and I got these from Amazon also. Everything will be linked down below, of course. But I got these because I'm sure for this mold, it's going to take a lot more cement than the cups that I was using. So I got these bowls, and they are silicone. So once the cement hardens in it, I can move it around, break it up, and it'll be easier to clean. So I got those. Okay. So then I got some titanium dioxide. I actually got two of them. I mistakenly got two. But this is to make the vessels white. And I also got a black oxide to make it black. The idea is to have a little bit of a marble effect going, but I want it to look more gray than black. But we're going to play around with it and see. Okay, and then last but not least, I have this Earth Safe Finishes. This is a sealer, so I got this one. This one is supposed to be non-toxic, so which is why I got this one. So this is gonna be after I finish the vessels to seal them up. So we're gonna go ahead and make this, and it'll more than likely be a voiceover part of video. I'll jump on when I can, but my house is kind of loud and it's about to get louder, and I really want to get this stuff done. So here we go. Okay, so the very first thing that I know I need to do is I know I need to figure out what the feel weight is on this mold. So I'm going to go ahead and just take the silicone part just to put it on my scale so that I can go ahead and fill it with water to get the feel weight. But I'm so frustrated. Hello to my loneliness. I guess that ignorance is bliss. Take me back to before I knew. Rewind, take it out of cue. Innocence can be a young man's game. Okay, so this go round, I am making sure I write down all of my measurements, just so I know if this works out where I start from and what I need. Because I don't know how the water inside the mold, if it will manipulate the cement in any kind of way, so I do want to make sure I'm going ahead and making sure I dry this thing completely out before I begin using it. To save myself some time, I did go online to figure out what ratios of cement versus water what I need, so this is what I'm working out right now. I feel so outdated. How can we look the other way? Sun is out, but the sky is gray. What would happen if I took a chance? It's always hard at first glance. Okay, so at this point, I do want to go ahead and put on my mask safely this time and make sure I'm putting my gloves on, protecting my skin and my eyes, and of course my lungs, so I do make sure I put the protective gear on. Okay, so when I did my calculations, it looks like 1,400 grams of this cement all is what I need. So that's what I'm going ahead and putting in this bowl now, and then I will measure out the water separately. Okay, so here marks mistake number one. Never, ever, ever pour all your water into your cement at one time. Big no-no. Because I poured all of the water into the cement all at one time, it made it so hard to stir this up, y'all. I'm not even lying. It was so freaking hard. My arms were hurting, and that's not even the least of it. Yes, it broke the spoon, y'all. It was so hard to stir. It was impossible. Do not do what I did. So now I had to try to figure out what I was going to do because I had nothing else to stir with. Okay, hear me out. I literally had nothing else to stir this up, and I really did not want to waste this, and I wanted to finish, so I kept going using my yardstick. You guys, sometimes you just have to do what you got to do, and this was it at this moment. Just one more block until I meet in play. And remember, it's so important to make sure you're recording everything that you're adding in or taking out. So that's what I was doing. Only for the weekend. Tell me if I'm tweaking, girl, 'cause we ain't even speaking. Okay, so here I'm just separating the cement because I am going to be adding white titanium dioxide and some black oxide in two different bowls. So I'm going to try this marble effect again. And I know it looks like I'm just adding in, just pouring in, but I'm actually measuring it. My scale is on. I'm measuring how many grams go into my bowls. Okay, so now I am ready to pour, and I do have my two different colors in two different bowls. So I'm going to do the alternating pouring again and see how this works out this time. Y'all, I was so freaking disappointed to see all these rocks and clumps all over again in this cement. But I wasn't surprised, to say the least, because I knew the measuring was not, I mean, not the measuring, but the mixing was not what it was supposed to be. So it is what it is. I just kept going with it because it's like, what am I going to do with it anyway? I'm going to throw it away. So I just wanted to see what the colors would look like anyway. So I just kept going. Here, I'm just trying to tap out any air bubbles that may be in there, but I think because of the consistency, it was so loose. I didn't see that many air bubbles come to the top as I did the first time, so maybe that's the right consistency. I realized that there was just a tad bit too much cement in here, so I wanted to take some of it out so it wouldn't be hanging over the edges, so I wouldn't have to do too much sanding or anything like that, so that's what I'm doing. And honestly, after I used the spoon to manipulate this to take the cement out, I actually like how the marbling was on the bottom of it. So I am officially done with this. Still just trying to hang on to an ounce of hope that it may work out because I know it's so many rocks and imperfections in there. But we gonna see what it looks like. Okay, you guys, good morning. So it is the next day. So last night is when I did this vessel, and I was so anxious. I demolded it at like 3 in the morning, but my phone wasn't charged, or I didn't feel like turning my camera on. It was 3 o'clock in the morning. I was sleepy. So I went ahead and took everything apart, as you can see, and I demolded the vessel that I did last night. And this is what it turned out to look like. I'm gonna show it up close because I'm not sure what that looks like over there. But I love the bottom of it. the if y'all can see, I'm gonna show it up close, but the color just primarily got on the bottom, and I noticed that I do not have enough white in here because it's still like gray. It's a lighter gray, but it's still gray. And I don't know that I like the pattern of the marble. It's not marbled, so we're gonna give this another try again. I did run out to the store to get some new stuff to help me be a little bit more efficient, and because as y'all see, my little spoon broke. I don't even know why I tried to do that, and I recognize some things that I did wrong yesterday, but we're gonna fix it today. We're gonna do another mold. But yeah, overall I really like this. I like the size of it. It's perfect. So now I just have to perfect fixing it or getting it right. And I do see some air bubbles on here too. So yeah, so I'm gonna clean all this up real quick, and then I'm gonna show y'all what I got from the store, and then we're gonna go ahead and try this thing again.